I want to finish telling everyone out there who maybe I didn't touch on your current situation, but understand that no matter what situation you're in, you can get out of. I'm not saying it won't be hard. For those of you who are saying, well, that's because you're not in my situation. You know, I'm not in your situation. You're absolutely right. And guess what? You're also not in mine. That's what makes it yours and makes mine mine. But I understand that. But the truth is, you can get out. It may be difficult. It may be viewed to you as almost impossible or even impossible. But the truth is that it isn't. The truth is that although difficult, just like climbing a mountain is difficult, but it doesn't take away the truth that you can only do it one step at a time. That is a truth that cannot be stolen. And is a truth that is often forgotten, that in fact, it all happens one step at a time. And yeah, your sobriety after 10 years of being drunk, after 10 years of being addicted to alcohol or addicted to drugs, you know what? Your sobriety might be difficult. I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting the power of the craving you may have. I'm not doubting the power of your attachment to your self-destructive habits. I'm not doubting that at all. But it doesn't steal from the truth. And the truth is that your sobriety can only be achieved by being sober one day at a time. 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, however you want to look at it. It's the only way it can happen anyways. Understand that. You could be sitting in your cubicle right now and you say, Steve, I want a new job. I'm better than this job. I'm not promoted, or maybe I've hit the ceiling at this job. There's nowhere else I can go. I love the people I work with. I'm not miserable here, but the truth is I've reached as high as I could reach in this company. I can't go any further, and Steve, I feel it. There's more to me. I got more in me. I still got time, and I want to go further, even if not just for financial reasons, for just personal reasons. I just want to do more. I feel that my life is worth more. I understand that regardless of your situation, the truth is nothing can happen unless you first make that decision, start getting your resume ready. Get your resume ready. Take that internal inventory of what you have. You know, I strongly tell people to get their resume ready, even if you're happy in your job. Because when you get a resume ready, it gets you thinking about how great you are. Because everyone's resume just makes themselves sound amazing. It makes you sound like you're just flawless and everything else, right? But what's great about getting that resume together is it does make you think positively about yourself, even if some of it's embellishment. Even if you have to embellish a little bit, it still gets you thinking positively about yourself. And how often do you have a healthy session of feeling positive about yourself? Not cockiness, but a healthy session of feeling, okay, I have to actually write down things that I can contribute to a company, or I have to write down things that I can contribute to a society. You don't really do that often, so I often suggest to people, even if you're happy in your job, get a resume together, as if you were looking for a new job. Get one together. If you can't just sit there and write good things, positive things about yourself, which sometimes you feel silly doing, but then get a resume together. I truly believe in celebrating oneself, and not in the cockiness, and not in the manner that you're just like, oh, me, not in that sense, but in the sense that you do celebrate, just like you would celebrate the mountains for being beautiful as God's creation, just like that, you do have some amazing things about you. So why not celebrate it? Why not be prepared? How often that you come across people, you want to have fun, come across people and ask them about themselves. You just say, hey, tell me about you. It's almost comical to hear people answer that, because usually they have nothing to say. They'll say, I don't know. Well, what do you want to know? And then even if you tell them what you want to know, they'll say, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know. You'll hear a lot of I don't knows and I guesses, and people very rarely, they got plenty to say about someone else. They got plenty to say about this person and that person. But when asked about themselves, they very rarely have something to say. So have something to say about yourself. You'll never know when you'll need it in an interview. And I don't mean just a job interview, in an interview in life. Anytime you come across somebody, why not have something to say about yourself and have something to say about them? Imagine if all your interactions were like that. If your interactions were based on something positive and you don't let one person get by you where you don't have a positive interaction. Wouldn't life be a little bit more full? Even if you don't consider it better or not better, whatever that means. But wouldn't it be more full? Wouldn't it be more exciting to go out to the grocery store? Wouldn't it be more excited to go to even if you go to church and you meet people? Wouldn't that be more exciting instead of everyone judging everybody and dreading contact with each other? Wouldn't it be great if during that contact, each of you say, hey, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. No matter how much we have different about us, we have so much in common. You won't ever run into a person who doesn't want to be successful, who doesn't want to be loved, who doesn't want to feel happy, who doesn't want to be healthy. You won't run into those people. You don't run into people in the workplace or at the supermarket that woke up in the morning and says, well, you know what, I want to do nothing but fail today. Or run into someone who says, oh, I want nothing but bad things to happen to me all day. You very rarely run into. So at a core, most of us are alike. And once we get away from our socially conditioned bull crap that creates us thinking that we're better than each other, or because you're from this side of town and I'm from that side of town, or because you came here in this car. And once we eliminate that bull crap, we realize that we're really not much. We're very much alike, and we're not that dissimilar. I mean, it's amazing. Anyways, I'm getting off on that. I want to finish up talking about daring to change. I get into that because it's each person's responsibility. When you dare to change something, you're daring to change yourself. When you're daring to thrive, you're daring to thrive with yourself. And when you thrive with yourself and you change yourself, you can definitely inspire others to do it. You won't convince them to, but you'll inspire them to do it. And if they do come to you, then you could help them. But have the confidence in yourself. And don't throw away another second. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's very morbid, but I often joke and say, in the morning, you can say, what, every single person who woke up today is one day closer to being dead. It is a morbid way of looking at it, but it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. So why would you throw away that day? Are you gambling that you'll even receive another? I mean, why would you throw it away? So change. Take that dare today. Have the boldness to try. Have the courage to do something. Meet your challenges defiantly. Courageously face your adversity. Dare to change. Dare to thrive. And remember, it's little steps at a time. It's not going to be climbing the mountain. Just take the step. Byron Katie tells a great story about her mom, and when her mom was dying of cancer, and she would come over and she would tell her mom, hey mom, let's go take a bath, and the mother would say, no, I can't go into the bathroom. She says, well, you don't have to go in the bathroom. All you have to do is sit up. And then she says, okay, well, they got her to sit up, and she says, well, I can't go all the way into the bathroom. No, you don't have to go to the bathroom. All you have to do is put your legs on the floor, mom. And then she'd continue, and step by step, she'd get her mom to not try to go to the bathroom, but instead stand up. And then not try to get to the bathroom, but just take one step and one step. And she tells this story, and it's not just for that. And here her mother thinking something she couldn't accomplish, she did accomplish, because all she had to do is change how she saw it in her mind. And Katie, in her wisdom, knew this.